Dion.
Jar.
Dion and Ger. Lads, do you ever hear any old ghost stories at all?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like stories about the Banshee. So my nana told me a story where she was inside her house down at the island, and it's like built over a graveyard, and when she was up one night she looked out the window and she seen the Banshee sitting on the wall.
Do you ever hear any stories like that?
I do. My great nana, she seen a banshee out on her back, and she was going to feed the horses. And a week later, then her brother died, and she thought it was the banshee.
They always said that if you saw or heard or someone's going to die belong to you.
Yeah,
Did you hear that from your granny?
yeah, I did.
Did you, granny, have any bad luck?
Yeah, I think two of her partner's dogs died or something. I don't know, or maybe one. I can't remember.
And tell me this, you young lads, were you ever warned? You never pick a comb off the road?
I was.
Yeah.
Or else the banshee would come and get you at night, try and get her comb back.
What did you hear, Dion?
Said if you ever pick a comb off the floor at night, or even some day after, the banshee will come and get you, and you won't be alive.
How would you give back the Banshee or comb?
I think you leave it outside your door or something, from what stories I've heard.
Did you ever hear of the Bishop lady?
Yeah.
What did you hear about her?
She
She was
the bishop's wife, and she kept on going out fighting at night and
drinking.
drinking, and then people say that the bishop threw her over the bridge.
And then her like fingernails have scrapes all on the side of the bridge.
Thomond Bridge, you know, the one where you're going to King John's Castle. There.
Did you ever hear any inquiry about King John's Castle, lads?
Yeah, it was built for him, but he never got to see it because he died. But then I think the king after that came to see it, but then he didn't want to, so he turned it into a stable for people, and then they got turned back into the castle then, because the king after that thought it was disrespectful for like the kings of England to like the castle was built for them, like, and it wasn't built for like horses and donkeys and all.
So it was used as a stable.
Yeah,
Do you keep horses?
I do.
What do you have?
I have a stallion, a mare, and now I'm trying to get them to breed. And she's on foal now, so she'll be ready soon enough.
Do you ever see the old people blessing the mares, or when do you expect them?
Yeah, so the foal will be like nice and healthy, you know.
And tell me this, do you ever hear the story about a little donkey having a little ass having a cross on its back? Do you ever hear that?
Yeah, it's meant to be for Jesus when he was going to, was it Jerusalem or Bethlehem?
I can't remember.
It was one of those anyways, and then the cross is resembling as Jesus, as people say.
Yeah.
The green lady, my nana told me, if you're ever out like near like Halloween or something, and you're walking across like
A swamp
or something, or like any pond that's like very green, she can like come up and try to tear you under while no one's looking.
And then you can't get back up or something like that, yeah.
Is she like the Banshee?
Well, people say that she's the Banshee, because we had a teacher come in saying that she was the Banshee, and she was just like trying to get revenge for someone. I can't remember who. There was something on the lines of that. She never go on the horse about 12 o'clock or something, because I don't know what it was, but my nana was telling me that the horse, like, you'll get ambushed by like ghosts and if you go, because ghosts are attracted to horses or something like that when they like make the sound, the neigh and all. So when I was younger I had asthma and my nana got a piece of bread and she let a donkey breathe on it and she gave me the bread and then she said that that would heal my asthma and all.
Do you ever come across a little cure with snails for warts?
Yeah, if you rub a snail on the wart, the wart will go away. And my nana's sister, she always put salt and then she put a snail on it. So then it kill the snail and make it like more slimy, you know. So then it come off more better like.
Do you ever hear them, Ger?
Yeah.
What did you hear about warts, Ger?
I heard that if you have a wart and you rub a snail on it, it can help to heal it. And I also heard, like, if you have loads of spots on your body that are itchy, you can go into a bath and put baking soda into it and it can help and heal them.
If you have a horse on, like if there's a foal born on Whit Sunday, it'll be one of the wildest horses you've ever come across. And one time my dad had a horse born on Whit Sunday and then he tried to jockey and he fell off it, so he had to yoke it down and he couldn't yoke up again. So he had to sell it to some fella, a horse trainer in Mead, I think.
So like if you put a new pair of runners on the table, my nana would always tell me to instantly take them off because you can get really bad luck from it.
And if you break a mirror, 7 years of bad luck.
And if you walk under a ladder, you can get bad luck as well if you don't cross your fingers.
Yeah, and if you see a magpie, you have to, like in Limerick, people wave and say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie." Now.
But if you see two magpies, that means that they're bringing luck. So if you walk underneath a ladder and you cross your fingers, it will like block the bad luck. But if you don't cross your fingers, you can get really bad luck.
Dion, do you ever hear that if you were telling a lie to your mommy or daddy or, God forbid, someone?
Stick out your tongue. If you tell a lie or if your mother doesn't believe in your story or something, you stick out your tongue. And if you stick out your tongue and it's a black line, it's lying. If there's no black line, you're telling the truth.
And then whenever I would do it, no matter what, even if there wasn't like a black line or something, my mum would just always think I was lying.
Tell me this, boys. If you're ever at home and next minute all of a sudden your ear is itchy, is it Jesus or
someone's talking to you, and if your nose is itchy, then if your nose is runny or something, it also means someone's talking bad about you or something. So if your ear or your nose is itchy, people say that people are talking about you in a bad way, or like they could be talking about you in a good way. Depends like how itchy your ear is, because if your ear is really itchy and it's aggravating you, people are talking bad about you, but if it only tingles and like, is itchy a small bit, that people are talking good about you. So if you open the pack of crisp upside down, it'll bring bad luck because like, just open them the wrong way. So I think it resembles disrespect to like, the brand or something.
Would you ever bless yourselves when you see an ambulance?
Or would you try and like make them get past whatever they're doing?
Like try to bring whoever's in the ambulance good luck for whatever's happening to them.
Yeah, and if you go past a chapel or a church with the birth certificate, bring bad luck to your family, because it's seen as disrespecting God and His home.
And who told you that, lads?
My nana.
My mum and my nana.
Yeah, like they didn't really tell me, but like every time they go past it, just go like that, and like say God help us, and whenever doing the things, like I just copy them really.
And would you ever go to your granny's house and if you saw a holy statue, would you touch it or bless it or?
Bless stuff as well, as we used to go back to St. Patrick's Well, and we used to like bless ourselves and like dip our heads in the water, the holy water, and then we collect holy water from the well, and like we bless ourselves in front of the St. Mary in there.
And you ever remember, Ger, as well, in your house, some people are more religious in other houses. Do you ever see people where Granny might throw holy water and they go to bed to bless you?
Yeah.
No, but if I was ever like talking bad or something to my nana to try and get me to stop, she would like go, if you don't stop, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with bleach, soap or bleach.
Would you say that yet?
She would, yeah. She's very violent.
Were you ever told if you made a funny face as a little lad?
Yeah, her face
It
would
would
stick.
stick like that.
And if you crossed your eyes like that, it would stick as well.
Who told you that?
My nana and my mother.
I was told that as a little lad your age as well.
I used to like mock my sister and all and make faces at her, and my mum would always, and my mum and nana would always go, Ger, stop making faces or else your face will get stuck like that.
Did you do that, Dion?
I did, because I used to cross my eyes a lot, so I had a bad habit, and my mother said, if you ever get slapped on the back of your head, it'll stick like that, or if you keep on doing it multiple times, it'll get stuck like that. If a black cat comes up to you, it's gonna bring bad luck, because like they're strays and all.
My nana would tell me like it depends on whatever way the black cat is walking towards you, where if I can't remember if it's left or and right it's bad luck, or if it's right and left it's good luck, but I can't remember which is which.
Were you ever told, oh God, let's say, if a bird came into the house, it was supposed to be a sign of a death?
Yeah.
That
Like-
happened to me before. A robin flew into my older house's window before, and then my dog died like a month later or something.
Yeah, whenever a magpie comes in, or not a magpie, a robin comes into my house, mother like be rushing to get it out now. She like trying to hit it with the towel now. Like not trying to hurt it, but like trying to like guide it out of our house.
Why was that, lads?
Because it would bring death to your family.
What do you do when you see a magpie?
You wave at him and say, good morning, Mr. Magpie, or how your wife and kids. So if you're walking around and you see a magpie, you'll have to say, good morning, Mr. Magpie, or how's your wife and kids, and all.
But then if you see two magpies, then that's a sign of good luck, and then you don't have to wave at the magpie.
What would happen if a little spider landed on you?
Money spiders, that you get money and to become rich or something, so I don't believe in it. Small little spiders that if they land on you, says that it'll bring you like wealth and all.
Go away or that, yeah.
So if you find a facing coin on the floor, you have to pick it up and kiss it, and my nana would always bring it to the closest fountain. She throw it in so she thinks she get more good luck.
At my house, when it was the New Year's 2023's New Year's Eve, my nana and all opened the back door and the front door, and then she said to let all the bad negativity from last year out and let all the good luck in. So
if you're buying or selling a car, someone or you would ask, could I have 50 for luck or something, for like diesel, or like take that for good luck. And if you're buying a car or something and it says 50 for good luck or something like that, yeah.
Is that important?
I wouldn't say it's important, but like it's very common now to like buy second-hand cars and it's a 50 for luck and all.
Are you superstitious?
I would be now small, but my nana would be like very superstitious, you know.
How would you, Ger?
I would be a tiny bit superstitious because, so wherever I live, so I have a dog, and at night, no, in the mornings my dog is always out in the back, but then at night we let him in, and every night when I let him in from the back, he's always barking at like the wall or something, because where my house is built, there used to be like a horse box there, and people are saying like quite a few horses died in there and stuff, and then there's also like horses next door, and then my dog like always gets a feeling that the horses or something or someone like dead is out in the back because he's always barking.
Because people say dogs see ghosts and all.
People were saying like if there's a child that's like 3 and younger, they would also be able to see like people dead or something. And when my sister was 2, as a mess, I pointed at the corner of my older house and I said, "Do you see anyone there?" And then she goes, "Yeah." And then I goes, "Do you see a girl or a boy?" And then she goes, "A girl." But on the side, on the fireplace next to where she was looking at in the kitchen, was pictures of my Great-Nanna, because she died. So I was wondering who she saw it, and then I figured out it was my Great-Nanna.
And also you need to, like, if a boy child was about 200, they'd have to dress him up as a girl, or else the fairies will take him. And then if you knock down a fairy fort, or like the Banshee Rock, because it happened there, so the builders were never seen again. So builders, they were building like the new
houses and all, and while they were building the houses, they brought the Banshee Rock because they never knew it was a Banshee Rock, and people said that all of the builders got really bad luck.
And most of them died, they said.
And then the one about the fairy fort, a builder chopped down a fairy fort, and then people say he was never seen again after that day.
Do you ever hear about a story about the Banshee and the Headless Horseman fighting?
Yeah, they said that the Headless Horseman was a jockey before and he was going down, and
he was in Daly's Field or something, and then there was a Banshee that was in Kelly's Field, but she went down to like see her friends or something, and
the Banshee
said that
chopped off the Headless Horseman.
And then he became the Headless Horseman, and he's trying to find and kill the 4 Banshees that killed him, and he's trying to get his head back.
And he's trying to like kill people, try and see which head will fit him the best if he doesn't find his like old one.
Who told you that story?
My Great-Nanny.
What did you hear about the Banshee and the Headless Horseman?
So the Banshee was in Kelly's Field, and then the Headless Horseman, he was jockeying his horse down Daly's Field, and then the Banshees were already in Daly's Field, so.
And one from Kelly's Field went down to see her friends, and then people say that all 4 of them ganged up and killed
And one of them chopped the Headless Horseman's head off, and then people say now that he goes around killing people trying to get his head back, and then if he doesn't get his head back, he'll use their heads, like, to try and get like food and all in the shop.
And see whichever head fits him the best if he doesn't find his other one.
And who told you that story?
My Great-Nanny.
Da 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 da